IOE 413, Mathematical Preliminaries Study Guide. This question asks you to write down the complementary slackness conditions for this linear program. In order to write down the complementary slackness conditions, we need to consider both the primal and dual linear programs that's shown here. On the left is the primal in the form that fits the statement of our problem, a maximization problem with constraints less than or equal to. And then on the right is the corresponding dual problem. Now let us suppose that there is an optimum solution to the primal x star, and that there's an optimum solution to the dual pi star. Then the complementary slackness conditions are just the following: a I dot x star minus b sub I times pi star I equals 0 for all I. And then there's a set c sub j minus pi star transpose. I just put this parentheses around pi star so it's clear that it's pi star, this whole vector that we are taking the transpose of. And then we take a dot j close brackets times x star j equals 0 for all j. So there's one equation for each row of A, and there's one equation down here for each column of A. These two together constitute the complementary slackness conditions for the linear program P. Now let's apply what we just reviewed there to the statement of our problem. Let's write down the complementary slackness conditions that correspond to each one of the rows of A. So we'll write it down: 2 x1 star plus 4 x2 star minus 9 x3 star. Now we bring the constant on the right hand side over minus 7, that's like our minus b sub I, times pi star 1 is equal to 0. And now below that we have minus x1 star plus 22 x2 star plus 3 x3 star. We bring the right hand side over, minus 5 times pi star sub 2 equals 0. We have minus 0.5 x1 star minus 2 x2 star minus x sub 3 star. Bring the negative 1 over to the side, so it's a plus 1 times pi sub 3 star equals 0. And now let's do our complementary slackness conditions that correspond to each one of the columns of A. So we take c sub 1, which is 12, minus 2 pi star 1 plus pi star 2 plus 0.5 pi star 3 times x star sub 1 equals 0. And then we have C sub 2, that's 300 minus 4 pi star 1 minus 22 pi star 2 plus 2 pi star 3, make it a little prettier 3 there than the previous line, times x star 2 is equal to 0. And then the last one is 27 plus 9 pi star 1 minus 3 pi star 2 plus pi star 3 times x star sub 3 is equal to 0. And those are the complementary slackness conditions for this problem. We're done.